Baby, when I tell you, if it wasn't for content and coin and content, I probably would not even be still reviewing this show, but I know y'all love this show. And I mean, at this point, I'm kind of just hate watching it. I kind of feel like we all are. We kind of all are at this point, and I'm ready to see the reunion. If there's even about to be a reunion, because every time you turn around, these girls getting on Zeus to get that check, and they getting a BBL done right before the reunion, knowing that they got 10, 20 fights lined up, but now they're going to have a doctor's note to excuse them from fighting if they even show up to the reunion. Girl, it is a mess. It is a hot mess. Let's go ahead and talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that all in my face. I just wanna bump and grind on you. On you, on you. Want you on my face, so shawty, come and swing my way.
See, nah, because if you really rock with my content, consider joining a bandit gang for real, for real. I mean, I'm now offering channel memberships here on YouTube now to make it easier for all of y'all to join in on the fun. Now, this going to grant you access to early uploads, extended videos, and exclusive content like deep dives, story times, studio sessions, live streams, cooking videos, all that and more, as well as major discounts on personal readings and whatnot. Just click the join button next to the subscribe button and choose a tier of your liking. Now, I'm still offering Patreon as an alternate way of supporting, but it's really your choice. I mean, I'm just a big girl trying to make it in this big world, you know. So if you got the coin, then baby, spend it. Okay. And if not, I mean, I guess that's cool too. We still gonna make it do what it do with the regular YouTube content. But just know you missing out, girl. Now don't say I ain't told you so.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
But let's get to the Chi-Chi, the Kiki, the internet bull.
What's going on, y'all? Chad, I almost forgot that my intro came in that song. Listen, new intro. What's up? Y'all heard what I said in the intro? Go and join the channel memberships. I made it easier for y'all that don't want to go over to Patreon. Just click, the join button next to my name. But that's neither here nor there. What's going on, y'all? It's Scott Santana, aka Chi. And listen, we are back for another Let's Talk About It. But, this is my little cheat cap, recap, whatever you want to call her. Baddies East, episode 13, 14, child, they all acting like teens at this point. A lot that went down in this episode, and not really much. I mean, I feel like it was only 2-3 scenes within this episode, but not really much happened. And it's another episode that PMO. Okay, it's another episode that PMO. Like, and once again, I feel like we are all collectively in the same boat where we feel like, yo, this is becoming played out. This is growing tired. And I definitely have my thoughts and opinions like everybody else. But some of my opinions, I don't know how y'all gonna take, because I feel like, yes, we all can agree that House A is whack, but I feel like House B is just as whack. And it's proven what I said a couple of episode reviews ago, that this entire cast is whack. It's like everybody's showing their whack slip at one point or another. And we definitely got to talk about it. But before we go ahead and jump into it, y'all already know, go ahead, like the video.
Nothing for free. I cuss a lot. Bitch, I'm a queen. Not like the thoughts. If you wanna be together, you gotta spend that cheddar. You wanna be forever, you gotta spend that cheddar. Gotta send a check on me. Gotta send a rest on me. Ay, ay. Gotta move successfully. If you want the best of me. Ay, ay. Gotta send a check on me. Gotta send a rest on me. Ay, ay. Gotta move successfully. If you want the best of me. Ay, ay.
Okay, so we start this episode off with the remainder of what happened the last episode. Now, the last episode ended with all the girls in the club, because mind you, all the last episode, everybody was like, oh, why is Smiley dressed like that? Hold on, let me put my band on screen. I hope y'all be reading this mess when it's on screen, girl, because it's valuable information. So make sure y'all be reading my banner that be on screen, okay? But anyways, last episode, everybody and their mama kept acting like they did not know why Smiley was wearing gym clothes. Okay. Well, they kept trying to make it look like she was wearing gym clothes, yoga clothes. For me, honestly, it was given casual. It was given Taco Tuesday. It was given we going to happy hour. It was given, not everybody want to be dressed to the nines every time that they step out. For me, I'm not that type. I'm not necessarily that type that's always gonna be, over glamour. I mean, I'm not that type at all to begin with. You know what I mean? So I didn't have a problem with what Smiley was wearing last episode at all. At all. And I don't understand like is it supposed to be that all of these girls are supposed to go out in cocktail dresses or go out, showing their titties, showing their ass and their thongs like every single time that they go out to the club? Like, is that supposed to be a thing? Because there's more than one way to serve bad bitch. Like, there's more than one way to serve that. And for me, looking at Smiley, she looked good. She looked good. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Smiley looked exactly like the type that would go in a club and pull all the niggas because she's not doing the most. She doesn't look the most, and she don't look the most expensive. Like, I know people a lot of use that as a flex. Oh, I'm wearing Mugler. I'm wearing this. I'm wearing that. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. A lot of ninjas out here don't even be effing with that. They don't. They don't. They don't. Especially in 2024 when half of these effers don't even want to, they want to F you first and then figure out if they want to take you on a date. A lot of dudes don't be caring about your bag costing 20,000, your outfit costing this, your hair costing that. No. Smiley looked like a regular chick from the Bronx, and she was just vibing and she was cool. But I do feel like last episode she was put up to the fact that, what hinted at, somebody hinted to her from production that, Miley's sister was coming through. Child, I call her Miley. Well, I mean, at this point, that's what it's given. That's what it's given. It's given split personality because I never would have thought Mariah would. Well, she was dating Richard Hollis, so maybe it's not even split personality. Maybe there's always been a real Mariahlynn, just low down and child, just low down, basic, and basically annoying. But I feel like production definitely hinted to Smiley that Mariahlynn's sister was going to be there because why else would she be dressed like that? But then again, she ain't have to be dressed to the nines for me. Okay, for me. So yeah, episode starts off with Victoria coming in, fighting her, and I'm just like, okay, since when is Victoria a stud? Like, is this even the same sister like Mariahlynn? Like, what are you trying to do? And why does she look more Puerto Rican than you do? Like, why do you look more like the white child and she looks more like the actual Puerto Rican from New York? Like, it wasn't making sense to me because if you think back to Baddies East, the girl was all done up and, and I'm from New York, like a lot of girls out here is poor, a lot of them be giving STEM teas, but like this girl wasn't even giving STEM. It wasn't even giving like, oh, I'm on my tomboy shit today. It wasn't even giving Tiana Taylor. Like it was like, no, I'm a full blown carpet muncher, full blown skittle bag, full, rainbow worshiper. It was given, I am a stud. I am young M.A. And I said, who is this little boy walking up? Who is this little boy walking up? And that little boy walked up and of course got his ass beat because Smiley said, I'm messing up the whole family tree today. She said, I am uprooting y'all up out the ground and I am fucking up the whole family tree today. And it was so bad to the point where they literally went like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rounds. And every single round, Victoria got her ass handed to her. And I'm just like, Mariahlynn, stop setting up your sister. Stop setting up your sister because you can see Mariahlynn like, oh, no, let them fight, let her go. And it's just like, let her do what? Let her go get her ass beat because that's literally clearly all that's happening in this scene right now. What's going on? It was to the point where Natalie, because mind you, I don't think none of us clocked this, but then afterwards on Twitter, because we be watching this as a family, and you could kind of see in the screen cap that's on TV right now, like you could kind of see Natalie in the background with her hand raised, but somebody put like an actual, video and like screenshots of Natalie getting ready to punch Mariahlynn's sister. And so all of us like, okay, now what is that about? Because Mariahlynn, you talking all of this mess and your family and you'll do anything for your family. Okay, well, the big head horse bunch, child, why is my words all over the place? The big head honcho boss that hired you was about to attack your sister. So what's up? What's up? What's up? So all of that goes on. Then they keep trying to party or whatever, but like it's just like whatever at this point. Like y'all got y'all little fight club scene. I know Natalie was happy. Natalie tried to make it look like she was mad and pissed about, oh, y'all done broke a tape. Girl, Natalie, shut the hell up. Because you knew that this was going to do ratings for you. This was going to do money for you. You knew that y'all turned the club up that night. And okay, we move on to the next scene. And it's Sky, it's Camilla, and it's Automatic. They sitting outside, and y'all know how Zeus be doing. It's like an event happens, then we got to spend the next 25 minutes talking about what happened, and that's exactly what they was doing. Chad, we get to the next part. Natalie on the phone with Sky, and this is when it's dawning on me. I'm like, okay, is Sky supposed to be like the Tommy Lee of the season? Like, is it supposed to be like Natalie's House of Girls and Sky's House of Girls? Because it's not really giving that. Like, Camilla and Sky is not really making the impact that I thought that they would. They aren't, and in fact, honestly, they making more of a negative impact than they are making a positive impact. And I'll get to that in a second. We get to Rolly and EBT. So it's Rolly and Food Stamp Fraud. We get to them and we're gonna move past them. And then we get to House A. And they sitting here talking. I'm trying to think of something to say because honestly, I don't remember. So we're just gonna move forward. Then we get to HB, okay, aka House B. They all sitting there, they singing, they vibing as a group. They got the chairs set up, for the perfect camera angle. Okay, they got the open chairs implying that there's more girls to come. Mind you, it's 1,001 motherfuckers sitting here behind the camera, sitting here behind what you can see. Okay, but you'll see them once shit start getting active and they start fighting or whatever. But it's literally 1,000 people on this deck. And as I'm watching this video, I'm like, well, goddamn, how big is this goddamn deck? Because y'all know that Zeus employs literally the homeless. They employ the people in Africa. Child, they employ the immigrants. They employ, your cousin Leroy that might need a job that used to be a janitor. Like, they literally employ everybody up off the goddamn streets. And they all be in this one scene as they are sitting there trying to fight. And I'm like, no wonder y'all are sitting here paying these girls pennies to the dollar. No wonder these girls are going out here for bookings. And already, God bless their soul, because somebody said, no wonder these girls are so angry because Natalie, y'all don't feed them. And I think even one of the girls in this video, in this episode, said something about how Natalie don't feed them and how they just been eating Casamigos and Henny in a bag of chips. And I'm like, that's why they be so angry all of the goddamn time, And in the one few scenes where they actually happy, of course, this with House B, they sitting there singing, "We are a family." They sound good, harmonizing. Okay, T and Anna, get your thing going. Taseki, go ahead, come on with the with the alto. They sitting and they vibing, they cool. Everything is cool. Everything is cool. But you already know House A about to come and the shit about to get started. So House A comes, and immediately, as soon as House A comes in, Mariahlynn feels like she got the fight. Okay? Because in one of the screen caps that I skipped over, Rolly was telling her, basically, Smiley was doing all of this threatening about her family and saying how she got people waiting for her family and they in a van, and oh, is that your family right there? Because my van gonna be good, but I'm gonna have my goons pull up and da 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 da. Now this is where things started getting whacked for me, because it was almost seeming like everybody was like stupid in this moment. Because, and this is why I say I don't really mess with House B like that either. Like, House A is completely intolerable, but this for me really sealed the deal on. I mean, honestly, the deal was sealed when the whole chain shit started a couple of episodes ago when Suki and her friend came in. But definitely during this episode, it was still for me that I do not like House B either, because y'all are sitting here vibing with Biggie and Smiley, and all y'all got to do is ask them what's up. Y'all got a cool enough relationship with them, but then when y'all get around the other girls, y'all start drinking the Kool-Aid and acting like y'all don't mess with them either, and start being like, oh, well, we can kind of see why they don't like y'all. And y'all do it every time. Camilla has pulled Smiley to the side how many times? And I feel like a couple of them pulled Biggie to the side a couple of times as well. If not, they've all said something in the confessionals, basically dragging the girls. And I'm just like, damn. So Smiley and Biggie already got to deal with House A on top of them, and then they also got to deal with House B on top of them. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely fucking crazy. But Miley, we just gonna call the girl Miley. Miley comes in. Child, listen, as much as Mariahlynn be up on Smiley, she might as well be named Miley, okay? Because it's giving mini me. It's giving I want to be you. It's giving I want to be down. Like, how can I be a part of the like? It's giving something, because it's weird that this little obsession that Mariahlynn has with Smiley. I know the whole house keep trying to say, both houses at this point keep trying to say, oh, it's Smiley that's obsessed with Mariahlynn and she bullying her. Da, da, da. No, I feel like it's the reverse. I feel like Smiley had her issue with Mariahlynn's sister. Boom, that's it. That's where it should have ended. Mariahlynn's sister is not on this show. And just like Natalie made sure to say later on, and everybody else kept saying later on, oh, no outsiders, no outsiders, no outsiders. It was sure as hell cool enough when Mariahlynn's sister, who's an outsider and not part of this cast, came to the club to fight her, right? It was cool enough when Marshan and Krishan's other friend came on and jumped to Seki, though, right? It was cool for outsiders then, right? Yeah, okay, let's put a sticky note in that and remember that later. So Mariahlynn comes in instantly ready to fight Smiley because she feel like, why you threatening my family? Why you threatening my family? Failing to mention, bitch, it's because you had your family come up to the club to sneak attack and set up Smiley. So of course Smiley in a moment is like, bitch, I'm gonna catch you outside. I'm gonna have some people waiting for your family. How dare you come set me up like that? Yeah, I'm gonna set your family up like that. Like, what's so hard? What's so hard about that people are not understanding? Like literally nobody out of either house understood that. Everybody was looking at Smiley like she was weird. Like, see, Smiley, this is what we mean. You always doing weird shit. You always popping that shit and then saying you don't want to fight. Yeah, girl. In this moment, I don't want to fight. Yesterday, I was set up, so clearly, I was jumped. I was damn near jumped. I was anxious. I was all over the place. My anxiety was up. I didn't know what was happening. You invited your sister to come fight me. I beat her multiple times, and yeah, I'm high off of whatever. And I'm feeling like, okay, I'm feeling threatened right now. I'm not knowing what's about to go down. And I'm about to go outside of this club and then you got more family members waiting on me. Of course, I'm going to talk my shit. And of course, I'm going to be like, y'all need to watch out. Because in the moment, I'm talking my shit. That was the next morning. I'm over it. I don't want to see you every time I fight you. I thought I left that shit at the club last night. I thought we deaded it. But of course, since we didn't have a conversation, maybe there's still some energy there. But like, why are you coming in ready to fight me? I don't want to fight right now. Oh, you don't want to fight her, but yet you had all that mouth last night. Yes, because Mariahlynn had her set up. What are people not understanding? And that what was pissing me off with this whole entire episode. It's like nobody, even the people in her house, did not understand. It's like, how do y'all not understand? Miley had this girl set up. So in the moment, she said whatever. I don't care if she went on Instagram Live. I don't care what it is that she did. She had every right to. But Mariahlynn comes in angry, starts fighting her. Next thing you know, Mariahlynn, she doing all of this huffing and puffing, thinks she about to blow somebody's house down. I'ma ride for my family. I'ma kill for my family. Bitch, I'ma steal for my family. I'ma go to Wells Fargo and take money out the bank for my family. I'ma bring back COVID-19 and make you wear masks for my family. I'ma go to the job and I'ma beat up the boss for my family. I'ma go to the teacher and if she give my daughter a D, I'ma beat up the teacher for my family. You know what I mean? I like to get a well-done steak for my family. I'm a swimmer the 8 rivers and 6 Pacific Oceans for my family. Like, I'm from New York, but I go to Cali for my family. Okay, I rep Nicki Minaj all day, but bitch, I beat Cardi B tomorrow for my family. Like, she's saying all of this wild extra shit, and it's just like, Mariahlynn, white lady, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Because 1, we don't care. 2, are you really about that life? 3, girl, you're all a 4-2. Please, please. And she just sitting there going off and security trying to stop her. And she like, no, don't touch me. I'm just shaking. I'm just shaking. And she punching the ground and shit. And this is when everybody's just looking at her like, Mariahlynn. Okay, Mariah no carry. Mariah no carry, because you are not carrying in the scene. And bitch, we don't carry. Okay, we don't carry, Mariah. We don't. Okay. So the next thing you know, that gets dealt with. Then we got to bring up the next beef. ET is like, oh, this is my moment. This is my moment. Let me shine. Okay. Child. ET decides, okay, I'm about to confront Biggie, because and another one of the screen caps that I moved past early because we didn't give a fuck about. Apparently, ET gonna make sure that we give a fuck. Okay, EBT and Swiss really gonna make sure we give a fuck. She gonna get her 5 minutes of shine on Now That's TV, but it's not that that's okay. It's Zeus, bitch. She gonna make sure that she get her 5 minutes, and so she's approaching Biggie, talking about, oh, you had me set up last night. Oh, that boy hit me in the head, approaching me. Mind you, she's changing her story 20 different goddamn times, and that's probably why I'm sitting here, misspelling my words, jumbling over my words, not really knowing what to say. Because it's like, okay, girl, what really happened? What the hell really happened? Okay. And we all know that it was nothing that happened, because even on Twitter, they showing all the clips or whatever. Old boy ain't touch her. Old boy ain't know her. I said last week, I said, listen, I know how Bad Girls Club fans used to be. They used to be really overzealous, really over the top. Y'all think Barb's and Beehive and all of these other stands are crazy? No, there's no stand hive like Bad Girls Club hive at all. There's no stand hive that is going to match Bad Girls Club fans ever. They will literally fight for their faves, like literally fight for their faves. It's not the first or the last time. Okay. And you know what? Speaking of, let me bring Mariahlynn back on. Okay. Because you sitting here talking about something, oh, ain't nobody going to mess with my family. Ain't nobody going to mess with my family. Bitch, speaking of hives, didn't the Barbs attack your family? Wasn't the Barbs attacking your mother? What did you do then? Not a goddamn thing like I thought. So moving back to Biggie and EBT. So EBT, like I said, she running with 20 different lies, 20 different, listen, I'm sorry. I know this video is all over the place. My words is all over the place. But again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's hard to think straight when EBT was sitting there running off at the mouth with 20 different versions of what the hell happened. I said, girl, what is it? What is with you in these alternate endings? Like these plot twists. Like, I didn't know that happened because it didn't, baby. It didn't. It didn't. You sitting here adding shit for shock value, adding shit to get the girls, on the edge of their seats and plot twisting. Oh, did you hear about this? Oh, did you hear about that? Like, you know how somebody be when they trying to tell a story, but then like you're not really engaged enough. So they try to make it even more juicy and exaggerate the details a little bit so they can get you riled up or get some type of emotion out of you. That is exactly what EBT was sitting in doing. She was adding extra spice, extra flavoring, all of that shit. And it wasn't needed. It wasn't needed because it never happened. It never happened. She wants to make it seem like Biggie sent a grown ass man to come in there and beat her the fuck up. And he didn't. Had she, I wouldn't have cared. But she didn't. And so I still don't care even more because that's not exactly what happened. And so, child, they sitting there arguing. She tried to bring Camilla into it. Camilla goofy ass. Like I said, all of House B is goofy. All of House B is goofy because you got T that's sitting there like, oh, you did that? That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. Everybody is in unison. House A and House B. Without even hearing Biggie out. Mind you, Biggie is sitting there talking for like 30, 40 minutes trying to get her point across and nobody's listening to her at all. At all. Like she's making perfect sense and nobody's listening to her as EBT is sitting there changing her goddamn story 20, 30 different times. Like she's changing her story 20, 30 times. Like truly living up to her name, Food Stamp Fraud. Because that's what it was given. It was given, I'm going to change my story like how I probably changed my identity to make sure I can scam you out of your money and your house and home. That's exactly what it was given. Because why every time she spoke, it was an extra detail that was added. Like, how we go from, he came up saying Big Biggie, so Biggie sent me, so it's now a light-skinned boy. Oh, now it's the little light-skinned gay boy that always be with her. Oh, now that's her best friend. It's like, girl, what is it? What is it? What is it? To the point where now she's trying to drag Camilla into the shit, and Camilla's goofy ass did not know what the hell she was talking about. Camilla came out later on as we watching an episode on Twitter talking about something. Yeah, I didn't know what she was talking about because the girl told 20,000 different stories. I didn't know that's what she was talking about because, I mean, child, I didn't know. And you can tell Camilla was sitting there just like, girl, what? So, EBT sitting there adding more on more on more, and Camilla is still just like, huh? To the point where Camilla finally is just like, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, that was it. Child. Suki comes in the house. And I don't know who the fuck made Suki Hana, Miss Good Coochie Pussy, or whatever the hell she like to go by. Who the hell made Suki Hana the voice of reason? The same Suki Hana that's sitting here talking about something. I want grace. I want people to allow me grace and allow me to change and allow me to be different and allow me to grow and evolutionize myself as a person. But the same Suki that's at the MTV Awards spreading her good cussy, okay, her good cussy all over them people's carpet. Girl, who made Suki Hana the voice of reason? This is not BGC 13. We don't need a therapist. We don't need a life coach. Like, baby, you are not Laura. Get out of here. Get out of here. Because all she did was come in and stir up even more mess. I'm like, Suki, you are sitting here instigating. You're not even listening to the girl. You're not even listening to her. You are literally just sitting here instigating to the point where Suki gets on her confessional talking about some, listen, if it was me, I would do anything to get my lick back. I would do anything to get my lick back. Like, I will jump, I will kill, I will steal, I will hurt, I will murk, I will twerk, I will dance on your face, I will kiss your face, I will suck your face, I will punch your face, I'll throw a rock at your face, I'll go get my cousins, I'll go get my aunties, I'll go get my best friend, I'll go get my best friend's best friend, aunties and cousins. Like, baby, I will do whatever, and I will do it with whoever, because I'm going to get my lick back. And I'm just like, Suki, this is very contradictory to what you and your little sidekick said a couple of episodes ago. Because do y'all jump or don't y'all? Because everything about what y'all been saying in these confessionals and everything about what y'all been saying in these episodes is going against what y'all also said in these episodes. So I'm confused. I'm fucking confused. Meanwhile, as all of this is going on, you got Rolly, because Rolly has this little eviction plan chat. I'm like, Rolly, how are you the evictee trying to evict others? Like, Rolly, do you even have a house to go back to after this show is done filming? Because last time I checked, you said that you was done with Zeus 3-4 BBLs ago. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding because you keep coming back like you need the check. What's going on? She drafts up these little Microsoft Word. Child, not even Microsoft Word. I don't give her too much credit. Somebody kid done gave her a little doodle nandy dandy notebook or whatever. And she done wrote down, these little eviction letters on these pieces of scrap paper. She gonna come in the room, fake checking on Smiley, talking to someone, are you okay? Yeah, hey girl, you evicted. And it's just like, what? What? And then Smiley sitting in there butt ass naked, and she like, y'all gonna move with the camera? And then I love how they I love how they took like extra long to move, even though she was like, girl, I'm naked. And then the man stayed in there while she said, bitch, I'm naked. Zeus ain't never beating them allegations that they be fucking on the cast. I'm sorry. So then we get EBT doing the most. EBT is doing the most because, this is her 5 seconds of fame. Okay. She thinks she on Not TV. Okay. She thinks she on Bad Girls Club. So she decides to go up to Biggie's room. And I'm like, Biggie, if you don't get your ass up there, mind you, everybody outside is like, Biggie, go get your shit. Go get your shit. Biggie's talking about legalities, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, girl, fuck the legalities. Biggie, go get your shit because you letting this hood rat bitch up in your fucking room and she touching your shit. This bitch probably ain't never had no shit like this. Okay. She literally comes from the fucking gutter. And we know that because she posted her location for Smiley to pull up on her today. And we literally see that. It's the fucking gutter. Okay, bitch, if you don't go get your shit, she a little too close to your IDs and your wallet and your Apple Pay and all. Baby. Everybody worried about her touching your clothes and messing, damaging your clothes, baby. Go upstairs before she take your identity. Okay, and what room is your room next to? Okay, because if it's next to Smiley's, baby, definitely go upstairs and go get your cards and your shit. Fuck the clothes. Go get your cards. Go get your identities. Go get your phone. Okay, everything that you need before both of them bitches link up and scam your whole identity and scam you out of house and home as well. Okay, because listen, absolutely not. Absolutely not. The bitch would not be up there. Baby, don't touch my suitcase unless you prepared to get folded into it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. What's Stunner say? Bitch, I will fold you while you in your clothes or whatever Stunner said. Baby, do not pack nothing in my suitcase unless you prepared to go in it with it. Like, because that can happen. That can happen. That can absolutely happen. So the episode ends with Biggie eventually running upstairs. She grabs her stuff. It's a little too late because the girl already got her bag packed. And so at this point, it's like, I got to swing on it. And I'm just like, Biggie, fuck the swinging. Throw the bitch over. Throw her over. Okay. And everybody that was sitting there on the stairs or whatever, they would have got knocked the fuck down too. They would have got knocked the fuck down too. Because look who else on the stairs. You got security and I know y'all see who that is in the green hat. I know who y'all see in the green hat. Oh, and it's the one time where their face is not blurred, but of course that's Lamel. Of course that's Lamel, Lemon Pepper. Of course, because he's always in the scene with his face blurred. Okay, but he probably, for whatever reason, didn't blur his face this time. Maybe it's a slip of the editor. Oh, because they got 1,001 people to pay. And then the way that they produce these shows and edit and put it out in 2 hours, like. Maybe it's just a little slip and editing, but there's Lamel Plummer in the scene, of course. But like I said, Biggie, I wouldn't have been swinging the girl. I would have been swinging her over that little balcony right there. And she right onto Seki, right on Lamel, right on Natalie. Oh, baby, all of y'all get the fuck out because all of y'all is playing with me. All of y'all is playing with me. All of y'all. Y'all sitting here playing in my face. I don't know. Y'all. I don't know. I felt bad for Biggie. I felt bad for Smiley because you're not going to touch my shit and think you're going to get away with it. And then at the same time, it's just like, are we touching people's shit or are we not? Because if it's in a contract that we not, then I'm suing. I'm suing Zeus. I'm going to pull a Claremont Twins. I'm going to pull a J. Lamina and I'm suing. Okay? That $18 million that y'all make monthly off of user signups, that will be mine. I would own Zeus. Okay. Fuck me having a show, baby. I own the company. Okay. We would change it from the Zeus network to the Santana network. Like, absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely the fuck not. Like, absolute what? I felt bad for Biggie. I felt bad for Smiley. Like I said, House Beat is whack. Obviously, they're not going nowhere because we see both Biggie and Smiley in Jamaica. And then get a load of this. Natalie Nunn gonna post on her page today a picture from the video shoot for Biggie's video for Baddies. Biggie, you better than me. You better than me. You better than me, because it wouldn't have been no music video shoot. It would have been me getting my lick back. Okay, it would have been me getting my lick back. Okay, there would be no music video shoot. Not you sitting here letting this bitch touch my stuff, and then you acting weird, saying that I'm acting weird and helping to bully me along with the rest of this cast. Absolutely the fuck not. Not now one of these bitches on the show would be in the, even Taseki, and y'all know that T and Taseki is my favorites, but again, what are these bitches not saying? Like, I understand that they on the show and maybe they don't see everything, but like, y'all are literally on it. Like, how do y'all not see all that is happening from these girls and what they're doing to Smiley and Biggie? But then y'all getting confessionals, calling them weird. Like, I'm sorry, I can't. That's why this review all over the place, because I can't, and I don't know how much longer I can. Bring on Baddies Northeast or Baddies Mid Pacific. Child, Baddies Houston, Baddies UK, whatever the hell is coming next, because this ain't it. This cast ain't it. This ain't it. And I feel like Bad versus Wild is about to be just as annoying, because the way that we done went from light skin versus dark skin to natural ass versus fake ass to now, I saw one that they did yesterday where they got Blame It on Quay versus Bobby Lights, and it's supposed to be a battle of alter egos. I'm like, y'all literally just pulling shit out y'all ass. Y'all literally pulling shit out y'all ass and turning the camera on. I guess though. I guess. So let me know what y'all thought about all of this down in the comment box below. I mean, as if I give a fuck. And definitely make sure that y'all stream my music as if you give a fuck. And I will see y'all in the next one.
Booty congregation.